Hi, everybody. It's Monday, November 27th. This year is almost over. It's just crazy. Dogs are going berserk. There's workers working on the house next door, and the boys are at the fence just barking away. I went out there and I said, I'm really sorry about this. And the guy goes, I love hound dogs. It's fine. But they're just relentless. I'm going to bring them in pretty soon and give the guys a break and let them work in a little bit of peace out here. Um, just took Maureen over for an appointment and managed to nail down physical therapy for her. We've had a physical and occupational therapy coming to the house, but this next week is going to be the last week that they're coming here. And I managed to get this guy who another friend recommended very highly. And he just got back in town today and said, I'll take her on. So she'll start that, I think, on the 15th of December. Which is the day before our anniversary, so it's a good start at that point. Just lots going on, just running like crazy here. Picked up a pile. I got a whole bunch of t-shirt orders, beard shirts, and I was down to one mailer, so I just stopped at the place and picked up a whole bunch more mailers. I got another pile of books to send out, and a cameo to do, and all kinds of crap. So it's good, but I'm running so much. I'm not going to play today. I'm going to play stuff I played on, and this is with an artist who I really, really like. I've done so many records with him over the years. One of the most talented guys I've worked with in country music, and also just driven. He like when we would do been in videos with him and stuff, and he would always if he wasn't the actual director, he was directing them. When it came to his records, he's so totally hands-on and dedicated to his craft, and that's Clint Black. So back in, what is it, 2015, we did this. I worked on this album with him. There was a whole bunch of different people on this album, different bass players and stuff. And we had fun sharing duties on this. But the album's called On Purpose, and it's Clint Black. I'm going to read you the credits here because there's a lot of really talented people on this project. We got James Lowry on acoustic guitar, Biff Watson on acoustic guitar, Brent Mason, the amazing Brent Mason on guitar, Brian Sutton on mandolin, Charlie Byshart on violin. Brian Sutton was mandolin, if I said that. Chris Ermakoff on cello. They got Clint was composer, guitar, primary arts, harmonica, slide guitar, vocals, everything. Dane Bryant on piano, Dane Little on cello, Dean Parks on guitar, Dwayne Rowe keyboards on this, Eric Darkin on percussion, Eunmi on violin, Geraldine Rotella on flute, Glenn Duncan on fiddle, Gordon Mote on piano. It was mastered by Hank Williams. Hayden Nicholas, who's worked with Clint forever, they're like a real team, is on slide guitar and guitar, nylon string, composer. Ilya Toshinovsky on banjo, Irna Voloshyna on violin, Jake Willamane on bass. Jake normally has played in his road band over all the years. James Stroud, producer. Jim Thatcher, French horn. Jimmy Carter on bass. Jody Burnett on cello. Joel Derwin on violin. J.R. Robinson, J.R. on drums. John Ferraro on drums. John Guess engineering. John Wesley Riles on background vocals, Josefina Vergara on violin, a lot of people, Kathleen Sloan on violin, Katya Popov on violin, Larry Franklin on mandolin and fiddle, me on bass, Lenny Castro on percussion, Lonnie Wilson on drums, Mario De Leon on violin, Matt Cooker on cello, Matt Rawlings on keyboards, Michael Rhodes, the late Michael Rhodes. God, I miss Michael. I could not believe when he passed, on bass. Michelle Richards on violin, Natalie Leggett on violin, Neil Stubenhouse on bass, Paul Franklin on steel guitar, Perry Coleman on background vocals, Philip Yao on French horn. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, Rudy Stein on cello, Background vocal, Russell Terrell on background vocals. Serena McKinney on violins. Shannon Forrest, who I toured with Toto on the second time round, on drums. Stuart Duncan, who I just was out with Lyle together on fiddle. Tamara Hatwan on violin. Tanya Hasheroff on background vocals. Thomas Boyd on oboe. Vanessa Smith on cello. Victor Indrizzo, I love playing with Victor, on drums. Wes Hightower on background vocals. I mean, it's like an amazing cast of people on this project. They were cut in different places in Nashville. A lot of the names I said were Nashville, and that's where they were doing some of the names. It says recording locations were Black's Lab in Nashville, Tennessee, Groove Masters in Santa Monica, and Last Dollar in Nashville. Ocean Way Studios here, the Record Shop in Nashville, and Village Studios in LA. I think the stuff I did with Clint, I think we did all that at Ocean Way, as I recall, but I could be wrong. But I'm going to play you a couple of tracks from this album. It's, again, the album's called On Purpose from 2015. And I'm going to start with One Way to Live and see if there's any more information on this. Now it's just listing lyrics on this. Okay, here we go. Off and running. Clint Black, One Way to Live. So on that one, I found credits for the songs that I worked on. So on acoustic guitar, we had Dean Parks. Background vocals were Perry Coleman and Tanya Hancheroff. Me on bass, John Ferraro on drums, Brent Mason on electric guitar, Matt Rawlings on keyboards, Paul Franklin on steel, and it was written by Clint Black and Steve Warrener. I loved working with Steve, one of the best guitar players. These two guys, I mean, Clint and Steve, monsters. That's one of the things, like so many of the artists in Nashville that I've worked with. It's like guys like Vince Gill. I mean, they could be first call studio guitar players. They're artists on their own right, but man, they're such good musicians. So it's really crazy. So let me take a look here. What do we got here? Next one here, The Trouble. Hold on, let me get back here and find The Trouble and give you some credits. The Trouble is Dean Parks on acoustic guitar, Perry Coleman and Tanya Hancheroff on background vocals, myself on bass, John Ferraro. It's basically almost the same lineup. John Ferraro on drums, Brent Mason on electric guitar, Larry Franklin on fiddle, Hayden Nicholas on nylon string guitar, Matt Rawlings on keyboards, and it was written by Clint. So let's find The Trouble. The Trouble, I'll tell you. Here we go.
I've seen a puffed up chest before. Barnyard's gotta have 3 or 4. And the cock of the walk is gonna bash your ears. We've heard that cock and bull for years.
Great.
This ain't that kind of trouble. This is something new. The kind you wanna run away from, and the kind you wanna run into. I ain't never seen the likes of you. I never really wanted to. I guess I ought to be relieved at just how much I hate this feeling. I've had quite enough of you, and everything you say and do. And mostly that you might be the TROUBLE I'm gonna get into. Too
Frankenstein.
high in the saddle and too much spur. How could anybody get next to her? She's got a look he knows too well. Jumping jackaroo won't ring her bell. But this jackaroo ain't jumping, and he could be a pretty good hand. And thinking this might be something, there's something I just can't stand. I ain't never seen the likes of you. I never really wanted to. I guess I ought to be relieved at just how much I hate this feeling. I've had quite enough of you, and everything you say and do. Mostly that you might be the TROUBLE I'm gonna get into. Look at her standing there. Gotta be something wrong. Make you wanna stop and stare and not wanna look too long. I ain't never seen the likes of you. I never really wanted to. I guess I ought to be relieved at just how much I hate this feeling. I've had quite enough of you, and everything you say and do. Mostly that you might be the TROUBLE I'm gonna get into. TROUBLE I'm gonna get into.
Yeah. I love the groove. I love that groove. Reminds me of a little bit of when I was recording with Tony Joe White, that same kind of vibe, that real kind of skanky, just down in the bayou kind of vibe to it. It's really good. I love it. What do we got here? This is called Summertime Song. Let me see get some credits out on this one. Okay, we are, well, a little different. This Summertime Song has Dean Parks on acoustic and electric guitar, Perry Coleman and Tanya Hantroff, background vocals, myself on bass, John Robinson on drums, Brent Mason on electric guitar, Glenn Duncan on fiddle, Matt Rawlings on keyboards, Hayden Nicholas on slide, and it was written by Clint. So here we go, Summertime Song.
The outside, come on in. Let me feel that summer breeze take my mind to a summer way back when the dancing days were here again. Another sunny afternoon. Every day is Saturday. Lazy, hazy, crazy days, they can't get here too soon. I need a real good, feel good summertime song. The blue sky goes on forever song, where nothing can go wrong. I want my finger on the button so that I can hit repeat till every part of me is moving and I can't stay in my seat. I need a real good, feel good summertime song, the kind we can't always remember, but we always sing along. When I feel the chill of mid-November, put a little summer in my song. Helps to remember when the days would last so long. Back then the days all ran together. I sure could use one of those right now. I don't own a time machine, so I can only dream of getting back the only way that I know how. I need a real feel good summertime song that sounds so good on the radio. They play it all year long. I want a hand on the volume knob so I can turn it up till the speakers start to rumble and my ears have had enough. I need a real good, feel good summertime song, the kind we can't always remember. Sing along until every word is true. The whole world can be wrong about what a song can do. I need a real good, feel good summertime song.
funny. Yesterday I was talking to Paul Williams, and this song feels like it could have been a Paul Williams tune. It had just that kind of a changes in vibe to it. It's pretty cool. I think we could do one more here. What do we got? Okay, let me get some credits for you. This one, a little different on this one. Background vocals are Perry Coleman and Tanya Hancheroff. Banjo on this, Ilya Toshinsky. On this, myself on bass, John Ferraro on drums, Matt Rawlings on keyboards, and it was written by Clint Black and Frank Rogers. And all these things, Clint's singing, playing guitar and everything on this. Clint's deeply involved in all these tracks. It's just how they wrote the credits on this. So here we go. Better and Worse.
Ain't dead last and I ain't in first. Not everything's gonna go my way. I've been better, I've been worse. I'm right on purpose and unrehearsed. Singing in the chorus when I need more verse. Not everything's gonna go my way. So I push too hard, I lean too far, thinking I can have it all. Then I stumble just a little, I end up in the middle, thinking God Almighty, I didn't lose it all. Without the doctor, but I need my nurse. My heart's beating steady, but it's in reverse. Not everything's gonna go my way.
Clint on harmonica.
So I push too hard, I lean too far, thinking I can have it all. Then I stumble just a little, and I end up in the middle, banging my head against a brand new wall. Got a yin-yang playing a time for first. I guess I ain't the center of the universe. Not everything's gonna go my way. I've been worse. I text with the best, but I can't converse. I got a little money, but it's in her purse. Not everything's gonna go my way.
I love that one. That's great. Love that vibe. So On Purpose is the album from 2015, Clint Black. I am now I got a cameo to do right now, and then fill out book orders, go to the post office, and t-shirt orders, drop those off, then go pick Maureen up from her appointment. Then I am going to run to Home Depot and pick up a pile of potting soil because I've got 4 big boxes of bulbs to plant. And she can't, normally Maureen does a lot of this yard work, and she just can't do it now. So I'm double duty and everything. And I got to fertilize all the roses. There's a ton of roses. I'll be cutting them all back soon, giving them a hard trim for the winter. And then they come back glorious in springtime. So lots to do. And then music tonight, working on songs. So take good care, and I will see you all tomorrow. Okay, bye.